Hello once again, this is Teacher Joyce. Welcome to our English Quarter 2, Module 6, Week 6, Viewing Materials. Now, the module is divided into two lessons, namely, the Lesson 1 is the kinds of digital viewing materials. Lesson 2, kinds of printed viewing materials. Now, for the Lesson 1, which is the kinds of digital viewing materials. So, are you familiar with this? So, do you have gadgets at home? Can you name them? So today we're going to read a selection and answer the questions after. The new cell phone. Mary Mar had a new cell phone. It was a gift from her uncle Renan on her birthday. Her uncle put it in a box and placed the gift beside the television to surprise her. She saw the box and opened it. She was surprised to see a cell phone. She jumped for joy because it was what she wanted. She gave her uncle Renan a big hug. Wow. So how about you children? How do you feel if someone gave you a present which is the thing that you really wanted? Of course, you will feel okay. Now, the questions are, who gave the gift to Mary Mar? Of course, it's Uncle Renan. Why did her uncle give her a gift? What do you think? Number 3. Where did Uncle Renan place the gift? So he placed the gift near the television. Number 4. How would you feel if you receive a present? So this is my question, right? A while ago. How would you feel if you receive a present? Well, for me, if someone would give me something, whatever it is, I would be grateful, right? So now, what are the gadgets that you see? Okay, so what are the pictures in the box? You can see their cell phones, laptop, a big television, or a big screen, right? So what are their uses? Okay, are they useful to you? Yes, of course. They are a big help in learning. So what do we call all these materials, class? What are digital viewing materials? Digital viewing materials are electronic resources that can be used to support understanding of a certain thing that can be viewed or seen. These materials make us easy to stay in touch with friends and family and work remotely even if you are another part of the world, right? Do you agree with me? Yes, because for example, cell phone, laptop, through internet we can connect to our loved ones even if they are another part of the world. Now, what are these? Number 1, the types of digital viewing materials. Number 1 is PowerPoint presentation. So PowerPoint presentation, it is a software package designed to create an electronic presentation. It is commonly used in school in presenting a lesson for a better understanding. Yes, that's what I'm doing now. I'm making a PowerPoint presentation for my students. This is very common for teachers, especially when they are going to present a lesson, right? For better understanding of the topics. Next is the television. Television, it is the first and the most common electronic device with a monitor or a screen, right? So, almost all households have television, right? Because it is the most common electronic device that you have seen in every household, mostly, right? Next is the mobile phone or what we call the cellular phone or tablet, or the cell phone. It is a gadget that can be used to browse the internet or used to connect to people easily, right? So through cell phone, you can call your mother, you can call the people that you wanted to call, and then you can also send a message through that. Aside from that, you can also browse information through the internet. Next is the desktop computer. It is an electronic device for sorting and processing data. Yes, it is. The number 5 is the laptop. It is a type of viewing material that is portable and can be used in attending online classes. It is portable because you can use it anytime and you can bring it anywhere. Okay, now these are the 5 digital viewing materials. Now, I want you to identify what is being described. Write your answers on your answer in the comment section, class. Okay. Now, number 1. What do you think? It is an electronic device for sorting and processing data. What do you think? It starts with letter C. Okay, so you write it in the comment section. Now let's move on. Number 2, it is a software package designed to create electronic presentations. Okay, what is that? It starts with letter P. Okay, then number 3, it is the most common electronic device with a monitor or a screen. What do you think? I think the answer starts with letter D. Number 4, it is a type of viewing material that is portable and can be used in attending online classes. What do you think it is? It starts with letter L. Okay. Number 5, it is a gadget that can be used to browse the internet or used to connect with people easily. Okay, that is blank. That is letter C, starts with letter C, the cell phone. Okay, now let's answer number 1. What do you think is the electronic device for sorting and processing data? That is the computer. Number 2, it is a software package designed to create electronic presentations. That is PowerPoint. Number 3, it is the most common electronic device with a monitor or a screen. It is the desktop computer. Number 4, it is a type of viewing material that is portable and can be used in attending online classes. Of course, it is laptop. Number 5, it is a gadget that can be used to browse the internet or used to connect with people easily. That is the cell phone. Okay. Now, remember that what you have learned is digital viewing materials. It is an electronic resources that are very useful in understanding information that can be viewed or seen. These are desktop computers, laptops, tablets, cellular phones, television, and PowerPoint presentation. Now let's move on to the lesson 2, which is the printed viewing materials. Now, what you need to know is that you have to identify the different kinds of printed viewing materials and their uses at the end of our lesson. Next is you have to give the importance of printed viewing materials. Now, directions before we move on to the lesson 2 main course. Let us have to fill in the missing letters to complete the word. Number 1, a portable viewing material. What do you think it is? It is a laptop. Number 2, the most common gadget in connecting people easily. That is the cell phone. Number 3, the most common electronic device with a monitor or screen is what we call blank. Okay. Number 4, it is commonly used in school in presenting a lesson for better understanding. That is the blank. I think the answers are very obvious. So if you like, you can write the answers at the comment section. Number 5, an electronic device for sorting and processing data. Okay. Now, what's new? Now look around inside your house. What do you see on the wall? What are the reading materials you have at home? Namely, the books, right? The magazines. Can you name them? Yes, of course. Aside from books, there are many reading materials that are available. Magazine, books, encyclopedia, and many others. Okay, now, what do you see? Okay, these are the printed viewing materials. So now, what are the printed viewing materials? They are non-audio and non-electronic materials that can be understood about a certain thing that can be viewed or seen. Okay, these are the printed viewing materials. It is non-audio and non-electronic, right? Now, the following are the types of printed viewing materials. Number 1, visual aids. Visual aids are those instructional aids that are used in the classroom to encourage students' learning process. Visual aids are tools that help to make an issue or lesson clearer or easier to understand and know particular information such as pictures, models, charts, maps, real objects, and etc. Right? This is very common, especially in school until now. Next, number 2, book. A book is a printed work consisting of pages glued or sewn together along one side and bound in covers. It records all kinds of information. Okay, remember that book records all kinds of information. Number 3, magazine. A magazine is a periodical publication containing articles and illustrations, typically covering a particular subject or area of interest. So that is the magazine. Next is number 4, the newspaper. A newspaper is a daily publication consisting of folded and stapled sheets containing news, feature articles, advertisements, and correspondence, right? So, newspaper, many people who loves to drink their coffee while reading the newspaper, right? Number 5, drawing. A picture or diagram made with a pencil, pen, or crayon rather than a paint. Okay. Now, number 6, photograph or a picture. It is an image captured using a camera in which an image is focused onto other light-sensitive material and then made visible and permanent by chemical treatment or stored digitally. Okay. Now, number 7 is the painting. A painting is an artwork created using color. Okay, now those are the printed viewing materials. Now, what can I do? Identify what is being described. Write your answer on your answer sheet or on the comment section. Number 1, it is a type of viewing material that is made using camera. What do you think it is? It is the photograph or picture. Number 2, it is a representation of an image using paint or watercolor. What is that? Painting. Number 3, it is a daily publication of news, entertainment, sports, and other issues. What do you think it is? Okay, you can write your answers in the comment section. Number 4, this material is consisting of pages glued together along one side and bound in covers. It's very common. Number 5, the material that contains pictures, articles, and illustrations that covers a particular area of interest. That is the blank, the visual aid. Okay, so there are some questions that I didn't give answers. So for those questions that I didn't give answers, you can write your answers on your answer sheet, or you can write it in the comment section. And then next time we will check it. Next, what I have learned. So you have learned that printed viewing materials are non-electronic resources that are very useful in understanding information that can be seen or viewed. These are drawing, painting, visual aid, book, magazine, photo, and newspaper. Okay, these are the printed viewing materials. Now, how important are printed viewing materials in your life? Do you think printed viewing materials played an important role in your life? Yes, it has played an important role in our life because it records many things. Okay, number 2, how do we use these printed materials? Okay, now you can also answer it by writing it in your answer sheet or in the comment section. Now, let us check how much have you learned from our lesson for today, which is the viewing materials. Number 1, you answer the post test. Number 1, the material that records all kinds of information. A, book. B, laptop. C, photo. D, newspaper. The answer is letter A, book. Number 2, which of the following viewing materials is digital? A, computer. B, visual aid. C, book. D, magazine. The answer is letter A, computer. Number 3, what viewing material that presents current issues? A, newspaper. B, digital viewing materials. C, mobile phone. D, printed viewing materials. The answer is newspaper. Next, number 4, which viewing material does not belong to the group? A, painting. B, television. C, photograph. D, magazine. Of course, the answer is letter B, television, because television belongs to digital viewing materials. Number 5, these are electronic materials that give information. A, painting. C, photograph. B, digital viewing materials. D, printed viewing materials. What do you think is the answer? The answer is letter B, digital viewing materials. Number 6, it is the expression of ideas and emotions using paint or watercolor. A, books. B, newspaper. C, painting. D, magazine. What do you think is the answer? Letter C, painting. Now, for number 7, I want you to answer. Write your answers in your answer sheet as well as in the comment section. Number 7, what do you think a viewing material that reminds you of an event or detail using camera? A, books. B, magazine. C, newspaper. D, photograph. Number 8, it describes records or documents with the use of pencil, pen, and crayon rather than paint. A, laptop. B, cell phone. C, drawing. D, painting. Number 9, these are non-audio viewing materials that help in understanding information. A, laptop. C, digital viewing materials. B, desktop computer. D, printed viewing materials. Number 10, it helps the lesson easier to understand using pictures, models, charts, maps, or real objects. What do you think? A, visual aid. B, magazine. C, newspaper. D, desktop computer. Okay, now if you really understand my lesson, you can easily answer our topic for today, which is the digital viewing materials and the printed viewing materials. These are the viewing materials that are very helpful in our daily life. Now, once again, thank you for watching my video lesson. This is Teacher Joy's Corner. All I can say is, even if you're struggling in your studies, you have to do it. You have to be patient, because always remember that learning can be fun. Bye and have a nice day.